Yeah. Shout it out. Y'all know another Monday, air it out. Happy holidays to everybody. We got a good one tonight. You know what I'm saying? I got a special guest. Got my boy Ben Ladin popping through to air it out. Got a few things on his mind. Well, it's early right now. Tell a friend, shout it out, air it out, man. We on, man. Shout it out. We live.
My brother, my brother, my brother,
My brother. Shout it
my
out,
brother.
shout it out, shout it out.
Shout it out, beloved, shout it out.
That's
It's been
what's
a
up.
long
What's up,
time.
yo? Know what I'm saying? Yo, listen, man. It's always a good one. You know what I'm saying? Whenever I got the real, I'm interviewing the real. It's always a good vibe, a good flow. You know what I mean? I want to take this time out, you know what I'm saying, to be honored though, bro. You know what I'm saying? For those who don't know who you are, they're gonna know who you are after tonight though. But for me, that we got a personal relationship, I want you to know, you know what I'm saying, that, you know what I'm saying, I nigga miss you. I appreciate you, you know what I'm saying? And after tonight's interview, I know it's gonna be some mad. Well, probably, you know what I'm saying, but those are the ones who don't matter anymore. And you know what I'm saying? And, a lot of people's gonna understand like what this street life forget you. And we just gonna be real, all the way out real, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna be transparent with everything, you know how we do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
honesty
um
is the best policy,
that's a
always.
fact. That's a fact. That's a fact.
Always.
But niggas love you. You know what I'm saying? You over in that motherfucking London and all that. You know what I'm saying? You over there and all that. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna get to all that. You know what I'm saying? But for those who don't know who you are, you know what I'm saying? Let everybody know who you is. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Tell the people
first
your
and
story.
foremost, yo, my name is Shannon. Let's get that first and foremost. That Bin Laden shit was from a point in time where I didn't even know myself. To be honest with you, I was searching for somebody. I didn't know who the fuck I was searching for. Excuse my language, but it was at a time where I always wanted to be outside. I was an inside dude. I came up there. I was what, 7 when I came up there. I came straight to elementary. From Amityville, from what was it, Park Avenue? It's Park Avenue, Edna Miles to high school. And basically, brother, I was looking at the wrong characters. I was looking up to the wrong people that wasn't really saying much. They certain shit that we grew up glamorizing. We glamorized looking at big brothers coming home, and they used to come home and used to make it glamorous. You heard? We used to think that being up north was glamorous. We used to think that doing all type of dumb shit was glamorous, until we end up in situations where you can't come out. You understand? Like I've been going back and forth to the county since I was 13. So
Mhm.
like doing 8 months and 16 months and 9 months and 4 months, and that shit really I never learned nothing from that. Because I always went went in, came out with a little weight, and you know, I never really learned life yet. You understand what I'm saying? So I was around some individuals that could, I could say they know how to manipulate the young ones, because the elders wasn't really following these niggas, to be honest with you. You understand? So I pushed myself up to be around these people, to be honest with you. And I thought how I got dealt with. Man, listen, brother, I can't even explain to you the feeling behind the shit, or what, the money or material shit could never add up, son.
But let
You're
me tell you
leaving,
this, right?
leaving.
Let me tell you this, right? All right, because I know Bin Laden. Remember when I got locked up 2002 in October, right? So,
Yeah,
we known each other since about 99, you know what I'm saying, 2000, you know what I'm saying? Long time. We both from Northside Amityville. Um,
fact.
I want to know, like, because remember when I left, you was tripping and tripping. You know what I'm saying, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You was, you know what I'm saying, in the hood, whatever the case may be. But like I said, I'm locked up. It's '02. You know what I'm saying? I'm locked up, whatever the case may be. Now you out here. Let me know your, you know what I'm saying, let me know your journeys, because when I got locked up, a couple years later, I hear, yo, this nigga Bin Laden locked up. Like, bro, regular shit. Like, oh, well, I.
Yeah.
But then it's like, yo, nigga Bin Laden in Trinidad. Nigga deported. Like, the fuck, what? Like, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't understand. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I just blew trial. I got 25, so I'm up north. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what's going on. So I
Yeah.
want you to like enlighten me as you talking to the people. You know what I'm saying? Let me know. You know what I'm saying? That whole period from '02 when I left to,
All right. I was fucking with the nigga Preem hard. Like I was living by Preem at a point. Primo from the
Yeah.
north side. It's two Preems, yo. Shout out to Preem from the sticks, yo, because Preem from the sticks held me down too, many times when I was in Trinity, you heard. But I was basically staying by Preem, you heard. I don't know if y'all remember, but Preem did the I think the failure wasn't an option mixtape, you heard. Me and him basically did that by his crib, and being around Preem, the nigga 1-2 came home. Now it's two 1-2s. It's a 1-2 from Wyandanch, a 1-2 from Amityville. We speaking on the 1-2 from Amityville. I don't know the 1-2 from Wyandanch, all right?
Okay.
But I'm talking about 1-2, Greg Goodley, all right? Now I
Okay.
met Greg Goodley through the nigga Primo, and Greg Goodley been a live one. I never grew up with him. I knew him after he came home. I used to be up top 110. He used to come through. He used to, sometimes when nobody around, he used to pick me up. He used to take me around. So I
Regular
I, I
shit.
I was functioning with 1-2 after a while. And
Yeah.
then I was hustling. 1-2 was hustling. 1-2 used to give me work. But when you just come at this time, I was in Huntington. You know, I was in Huntington. This is like after some years after. I was like in
Yeah.
Huntington right before I got locked up. And like son used to leave all type of shit around me. I never touched this shit. I never, he was a wild boy. So, but long story short, I never messed with the nigga shit. I looked up to the nigga. I did anything the nigga would say. Ask any one of the elders I've been around. No, I was just looking for a space, to be
Yeah.
honest with you. But long story short, man, it's unbeknown to me because I wasn't the only one that got caught up with this nigga, man. You know, like he came at me at time because he had some fiends from out east. He had some $100 fiends. So I always used to be asking him like, yo, let me get two of them fiends that you got from out east, yo. So the nigga always used to be whip whapping me like, yo, I'm a. So when he came at me a day like, yo, I want you to serve this custody. I never thought twice that this nigga was functioning with the police, yo. I never thought he was working with them. I'm just looking at it like, yo, I'm about to jump on the cell. So I'm like, yo, what is it, big bro? He like, yo, I'm about to hit this nigga some whip whap, you heard? And basically mix this shit up. He was gonna hit the nigga like 14, 15, 16 grams of some good shit and throw some B12 in the shit, you heard?
Okay. Okay.
So
Yeah.
the long story short, the nigga gave me the work. You understand? It's not like I got my own work and caught the sale, son. The nigga gave me his work. You understand? And told me the little nigga shit, yo, you gonna eat 300 from each ounce. You understand? I caught two sales. War Whitman parking lot, War Whitman Mall in Huntington. You know, um, but the nigga like, yo, you eat 300 off of each ounce, you heard? So I'm like, all right, that's nothing. That's blessings to me, you heard? The first sale I called was 6 ounces, you heard? And then 3 days after, I served another 5 ounces to the police, you heard? With this nigga along with the police. It wasn't like I served him and he wasn't there. The nigga was with this nigga before I even got there. It's like he came to me separately, showed me the situation, gave me the work, and then called me when it's time to come and drop it off, you heard? And what I did, because at that time I'm dealing with this shit from Huntington. So Shorty what brought me to War Whitman more, you heard? I
Yeah.
jumped out her car and I meet the nigga in front of McDonald's. I goes up to the car, jumped in the back seat, you know. I had the scale on me. I pulled the scale, put it on the middle console, weigh everything out. Not knowing all this shit is on camera. You understand? I get the money, I leaves. The nigga comes after, he collect his part of the money. And 3 days down the line, the same shit occur again. Altogether, I caught 11 ounce sale, y'all. This shit was like what? This shit was like December, end of November, 2000. I think 2004, 2004. Yeah, January. I think it was like late
Okay,
January. My
so
shorty.
you catch the cell, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
you don't know 1-2 told on you. You don't know he set you up.
Nah.
You
Matt
just
told her, nigga was working with the police. The nigga working with the police. You
all right, but
understand?
before you find out that he working with the police, before you find out to be a fact, you just
Yeah.
like you just thinking it's just regular shit.
Yeah. I would never think that
Live, what
nigga
up,
was
boy?
working with the police because this nigga playing with fire, leaving shit by me. The nigga, you understand? I had a bunch of niggas who was around me that was witness when this nigga's coming. He dropping shit off on me. He's leaving. I'm never thinking this nigga was on that type of time. You understand? But I'm not looking for the snake in him, to be honest with you. But back to what I'm saying, this shit happened like the end of November, you heard? The end of, I think it was like January. My shorty had got her taxes. She like, yo, I will go see my family down in North Carolina. You dig? So we goes down North Carolina. From that time I caught the sale to going down to North Carolina, I ain't hear from son at all. And we wasn't in contact at all for that type that amount of time. Right? But basically, when I gets down there now, about like 3 weeks after, the nigga called me. He like, yo, where you at? I'm like, yo, I'm down here. I'm down south. Told him exactly where I'm at, you heard? So he like, yo, I'm coming to see you. I'm coming to see you. Where you at? Send a nigga address. We at? Nigga comes down and see me. He come that day, and then the nigga books it that night, you heard? But where the nigga was at was by my shorty aunt crib, you heard? It
Yeah,
wasn't in the spot
yeah.
where we was at. You understand? So the morning when I got up now, that I'm like, yo, this nigga didn't even call. I call the nigga, he like, yo, I gotta book it back to New York. He's on the I-95 already. He's gone, you heard? So I'm like, what the fuck is that one? Nigga ain't even wake me up, nigga just book it. So we get about like 2 hours, we leave from the spot to go to the crib where we at, you heard? We didn't even get to the crib. My shorty auntie calling her like, yo, police just kicked in the door down here. They looking for your man. I'm like, what looking for my man? I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? I start to
Nigga
trip
said
on
looking
her
for
like,
my man. What?
yo, I'm thinking, man, listen, I'm thinking her cousins got me on some dumb shit because her cousins is on that crip shit down there. So these niggas was taking me all around NC. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking these niggas is hot down there and
Yeah, no
got me
doubt, no
involved with
doubt.
some shit. Still not thinking it's 1-2. Long story short, man, I'm about like a week and something after. I'm like, yo, we going back to New York. I wanted to come back to New York to get some clothes, shit like that. You understand?
Hmm.
But when I'm coming up the I-95, I think I called Tunes first. I called the nigga Dooney first. I told Dooney, I'm like, yo, I'm coming to New York, you heard? I'm coming to your crib. What you doing? Nigga like, yo, come through at the crib. After I got off the phone, I think with Tunes, I called the nigga 1-2. I'm like, yo, where you at? He like, I'm out here. Where you at? I'm like, yo, I'm coming to the town. He like, yo, meet me in the town. Where you gonna meet me in the town? I'm like, yo, I'm going to Toon's crib. Yo. I ain't talk to nobody else at all, son.
Uh-huh.
My shorty now, she like, yo, let's come to Huntington with me. I'm like, nah, I'm going to town. I ain't seen these niggas in a while. Man, as soon as I got by Toon's crib, I had to take a piss. Yo, I tell Toons I gotta go inside. I goes inside. When I come back out, son, these niggas is telling me, yo, police just booked down the block. Like you understand? 0.4 seconds is because they back at Sun Crib and I'm getting locked up, y'all. Now I don't even know what I'm getting locked up for. I'm getting locked up out of everybody because niggas is smoking, drinking. Police not even on none of them. They just on me. They takes me in the car. They bring me all the way back to Huntington now. From Amityville. I go from Amityville to Huntington, and then now this shit is tripping up. Like, so I'm like, why didn't take me to Amityville precinct, y'all? They take me all the way to Huntington Station. I'm sitting in Huntington Station. I don't know what's going on. They got me handcuffed to the table. I'm
Yeah.
sitting there. I don't know what the fuck going on. You know. I see two detectives. They call Mike and John from Huntington. At that time when I was out there, they raided my shorty crib. So that's where I knew these officers from, yo. So I'm like, yo, Mike, yo, can you tell me what I'm here for? He's like, yo, give me 1 second. I'm gonna come right back. The nigga goes, he comes back. Nigga like, yo, I thought you ain't involved with this shit. I'm like, you involved with what? He like, yo, they got you here for two A1 sale, criminal sale of a controlled substance in the first. I'm like, what? I was like, yo, read that over again for me. The nigga said, yo, criminal sales of a controlled substance in the first, two of them. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it tall. Yo, homie, I start to cry. I start to cry immediately because I know I've been getting locked up since 13 for minor shit. I know this shit. I'm gone, son. There's no way I'm going. So I start crying immediately. I call my shorty. She start to cry because she already know what type of.
You know
Yo,
she
son,
crying.
we both crying in the precinct together because I know I'm gone. I'm fucking gone. Yo, I'm gone. And
Nigga
yo,
said
this
we
time
both crying.
I'm still not thinking it's this nigga Greg Dudley, son. My mind is not even on that. But it's when I'm sitting there and you keep telling me like, yo, War Whitman Mall, you caught 2 sales at War Whitman Mall on such and such date. And that's when I'm sitting down there and I put it really together. That's when it started coming down even more now. I already know I'm fucking going because of this nigga now, you heard?
So
So
but when do you get the paperwork and all that? Cause I'm pretty sure. Like, what was your experience? Like you said though, you've been doing jail since a little nigga. So now this is your first time. Now you in, you know what I'm saying? Now you facing some time. So how was that experience? You know what I'm saying? Like, how was that? So now you in the county now. You know what I'm saying?
your lawyer always put in for a motion of discovery. A motion to discovery to tell everything you got on your case. You heard what the district attorney has against you. You heard? So when I put in for my lawyer put in for the motion discovery, if they got any videos or on you, you got to go to the district attorney office to go see that shit with your lawyer. You heard?
Yep,
So
I know that because I had to do
when I
that for
went with my lawyer to the
yeah, I
district
know that. That's
attorney
a fact.
office,
That's a fact. That's a fact.
the nigga played the video with the district or somebody represented the district attorney and my lawyer and me, and you know, come handcuffed. But when I seen the video, it's everything what happened, clear as day. You heard? 1, 2 in the passenger seat, the police in the drive. I'm in the back seat, and everything is clear as day. What we saying, what you're seeing, you understand? Because that's how the lawyer broke. He said most times the video and the footage coming so distorted that you got a chance you could beat it, but with that, ain't no way you could. You understand? So basically, I got 12 years in the beginning. This 12 years they was offering me, you know, and still I wasn't thinking that this nigga wanted to, because when I called him, when I seen him, I called him, I told him what I seen. The nigga told me, he said, yo, I'm going through the same shit right now, and I got to book it for, I got to go and I, you know, so I'm still thinking this nigga is hot too. I'm still not son, you know, because the nigga said he got me on a lawyer. He gonna give my shorty money for the lawyer, this, that, the third, all type of bring around the road shit. When the nigga name was on that paperwork, you understand? My shit went from 12 years to 10 years. They stayed at 10 years for like three different court dates, you heard? And then after that, they brought my shit down on
Yo,
6
Joe,
flat.
shout it out,
You
boy.
understand?
Yeah.
So I took the 6. I had to take the 6 because the only way if I didn't take that 6 to take that shit to trial, ain't no way I
Yeah,
would have
yeah,
beat it.
yeah, yeah.
So
You
I
was
took my
dumb,
6.
and he would have showed up.
Now anybody in that situation, now they always the detects always come and ask you if you want to cooperate, or you could always help them to help somebody to get out your situation. You understand? Like niggas know I wasn't no tough nigga growing up. Like I said, I always wanted to prove something. You understand? That's why I got so much whip whap growing up. You know, like niggas used to beat the shit out of me until I could share the shit. Now you
But
heard?
I'm saying though,
So it wasn't
look,
like at
that
that
shit is
time
crazy
where
what you just said,
like
nigga. You said
like
you wasn't no tough nigga, right? But you understood that
I don't
you
even
did a
know.
crime, you ain't think about telling on somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Like you
I
said,
was
you was
I'm scared
scared, you
I'm
didn't know
scared
what was
more than
going
I'm
on.
scared of my neighborhood more than anybody. You crazy? Like you can come on, niggas don't do that. I don't know, but they be like I was afraid of my neighborhood before anything. Like, you know, especially being around, like being in the county. Like I got extended family, like my Huntington niggas, wine dance niggas, like Bay Shore, Brent. I was with some good official niggas, and it's the same situation in every town. It's not. It's like it's a difference. It's a lot of niggas that I was locked up with when the realization set in. That niggas that got 20 years and 15 years and 17 years, and they shorty not riding. The only people who you seeing in the courtroom is your moms. Yeah, who the like, man, listen, like, and you ain't gonna see it until you in it, and then you see what's going on and what's the loyalty at. Like, this loyalty ain't where they say it's at, man. Like,
So all right,
you
so
know,
look,
it's crazy.
so now look, all right, so boom. You said you get the paperwork with all and all that, right? So now you know it's 1-2. So you like fuck it, I ain't taking it to trial. You take the 6. So now, when you take the 6, is that when you find out immigration is coming, or or
Nah, nah. I'm thinking I'm a citizen, nigga. You couldn't tell me I'm going to Trinidad. Crazy Trinidad. Fuck, I'm crazy Trinity. What? I don't know nothing about it. I can't even talk it. You understand? Like I had to learn how to talk Trini when I now got back down there. Like I learned how to talk Spanish down there. I was up north with a whole bunch of gualagualas and I ain't know Spanish. I learned that shit by forces down there. All right? But back to I'm saying, like we looked up to a bunch of elders that did nothing for us, son. That was I wouldn't even say manipulating because them niggas was even that smart, son. It's just we was looking at a bunch of niggas that wasn't how they say they are, son, and they still got a bunch of grown niggas doing the same shit. Like how many niggas? Hey yo, you know what's so crazy about this shit though, Smurf, man? Like I always used to be cursing on this nigga name, son. I swear, since forever, Trinidad, because I like niggas left me for not left me. I left people up north, you heard? I went up, nobody left me. But nobody reached out for me when I was locked up. You
wait, hold
understand?
up. But
Like
time out,
only
time out, time out. I want to know this though, because this is important, right? Because we talking about the elders, felders, right? All right. When you got that paperwork, right, and you showed individuals, say, yo, look, man, this nigga 1-2, this nigga's bad, son. This nigga set niggas up. Yo, I'm pretty sure you probably showed Tombs. I'm pretty sure you probably showed my cousin Shaq. I'm pretty sure you probably showed mad niggas from Northside.
I couldn't
Anybody
get
who's
that paper. No,
everybody, you
listen.
probably showed this paperwork
Now
to.
listen to this. You can't get no paperwork with this nigga. This nigga was a confidential informant. The only way they would release that paperwork with the nigga name on it is unless when I took it to trial, you heard? That's the shit that they show you at the DA office when they show you your tape and what they got against you. Because he was the confidential informant on that paperwork. Because that paperwork, when you see the paperwork, they cross the nigga name. But the niggas in the video, he's everything in the situation, you heard? The only way my lawyer would have got that name off of it and released that to the public is if I took it to trial, you heard? But I wasn't the only one that was locked up behind him. The little nigga that used to be by Preem all the time, he got him caught up. You understand? He got the nigga Trent. What's this nigga name from Bellport? The two niggas from out there. He got the nigga caught up too. Like, I'm not the only one
All
was
right.
sitting in
So
the
I'm
county for
saying,
this,
so when
man.
you letting niggas know, like, cause obviously this shit ain't adding up. You letting these niggas know, yo, listen, yo, boy, y'all niggas know this shit, your boy doing bad. What is niggas'
Hey, yo, Natty,
response though? What is
salute,
niggas that we
OG.
done grew up? What niggas' response is? The elders, the niggas that we looked
Niggas
up to.
don't
What
care about
niggas'
that.
response was?
Niggas respect who's tough and who's getting money because 1-2 would beat niggas up. Like he's a fighter. He doing anywhere we got nigga beat any like so like niggas. I guess they pick and choose, son. To be honest with you, because when I was in the county and I'm like I was locked up with the nigga LV. Me and LV was in Riverhead together on the same tier. You understand? And when the nigga LV said when niggas asked him about the situation with me, like the nigga ready to fight, you know and like niggas was drinking with the nigga, smoking with him. He wasn't, but niggas is partying with this nigga. They,
So hold up, hold up.
I
So
met
how did
him
that
through
make you
them.
feel? Hold up. Time out. Whoa, time out. All right, look,
Time
here
out.
it is, right? This nigga will put you in jail. Hold up, nah, because we got to keep it real. Yo, listen, a few weeks ago, right? No, listen, I want you to hear
Yeah,
me out, right? A few weeks ago, I was
yeah.
talking about this very thing, right? When I was saying about, in my opinion, what made Amityville look bad when niggas start picking and choosing. You see that? Like, when it comes to rats and what, like,
Yeah.
because I know for a fact that if you would have did bad, if 1-2 was in your position and he was up north and you told on him and did bad,
I
niggas would
was
have
always
crashed you.
bad, but I was always bad. It wasn't like that. I was always doing bad. I wasn't on top of my game in the town. I wasn't getting no money. I wasn't pushing no. I
No, but
was
what I'm
always
saying
doing
though is
bad.
that what I'm saying to you is that the pick and choose and thing, right? Listen, 1-2 told on you, right? Not only did he get you locked up, but he got you deported, bro. Right? A
But
nigga that you look, all this suffering and pain, and you let niggas know. And the same niggas that you let niggas know, niggas is drinking, niggas is chilling with them now. When you going through your pain and your torment, like how did that feel? I want to know that feeling before you go on.
but
How did that
but
feel? knowing
I you
that
mean to
niggas
put
is drinking,
I don't
niggas
know
is
how other niggas
laughing.
feel. Yo, listen, yo, when I'm locked in, I cried. Like it is you got it, I drop tears. It's tears till the tears drop till ain't no tears could come no more. Like I like I can't even it's unbearable to explain the pain that you go through when you know you're not coming home, you lost your bitch, I left my son fatherless. Like certain niggas know. I'll call a nigga dad. I'll call dad. I was crying on the phone. I told the nigga dad what was going on with me. I'm crying over the phone to this nigga. Like, I'm crying over the phone to tunes of certain niggas. Like, niggas know I was calling crying. You understand? Like, it wasn't like I was playing tough, nigga. I was fucking hurt. I knew what I was facing. You understand? And then, like, oh, and through all this shit, when the nigga ran off the road, killed himself, I still cried for him. I still can't even come here and bad talk him to the point where, because at a point I loved him, I looked up to him. You understand? I just like how you could do that to me, son. Like,
But
I mean,
I wanna hear about the, you know what I'm saying, your pain, the shit that you went through. Okay, so you go through up north, right? I wanna know that feeling when they say that morning when they said, Joe, pack up, you about to hit this plane, you going to Trinidad. I wanna know, take me through your years, because remember, you've been gone. I haven't seen you since '02, bro.
yo,
And
to
now,
be
so
honest
I
with
want to
you,
know that experience. Tell me that
yo,
when they woke you up that morning, telling you, nigga, you about to go somewhere you ain't never been.
hey yo, up north got me so conditioned. I feel like being up north, and then like the last phases of being out there, like the situation I was going through in Huntington with certain one of my peoples in Hawaiian dance and in certain situations, like to be honest with you, like when I went Trinidad, I was up and ready because I left from the state on my maxed out day. I maxed out on my six flat. So I was thinking they was just gonna put me on a plane. Hell no, them niggas sent me to a federal jail in Buffalo County. Not Buffalo County, Batavia County in Buffalo, y'all. So on my release date, the clothes I'm supposed to wear to go home, I gotta put them shits on to go to the federal jail, you heard? And it's not like you going to an immigration jail, you in the federal jail with a bunch of niggas that's the same shit like the state, you heard?
Yeah.
So I sat down there for I think it was like 7 months. I sat down until I couldn't take it no more because when I realized like how much time these niggas are sitting here fighting their cases, 3 years and 5 years and 7 years. I'm like, hell no. By the time I finish that shit, I'm going over 10 and nah, get me out of here. So I signed out. I signed myself out. I couldn't take it no more. You understand? The only thing in my mind was like, yo, at least I could spend time with my grandmoms, my grandpa. You understand? And which I did. Two of them, they passed away while I was down there. So,
God got mercy,
alhamdulillah
man.
for everything I went through because I feel like all that shit put me in a position now. So what I'm doing now, like I've been out here a little bit over a year now, and to tell you the truth, it's like everything I don't got no family here. To be honest with you, I don't got no family. I don't got no cousins, no aunties, no. It's
So
nobody. I
so
just
so so,
decided to
so
go.
let everybody know though, you not in Trinidad no more. You in London right
Nah,
now.
yeah. I've been here over a year now. First week of December made it a year I've been here. But it's just to be honest with you, sometimes you can't even question why niggas do what they do or why men do what they do. You heard? Because I come to the point now where I pray, I lean on God, my brother. I pray so much. I pray so much, son. Like I feel ain't nothing else to do but pray sometimes. You heard?
Let me ask you
Like
something, right? You know they got this new thing. I don't know if you're aware of it. Like they got this new thing they got called like trend, like fuck the streets. You know what I'm saying? Right. And you got certain
nah, you
people
can't say
jacking it,
that, man. Fuck them niggas, my nigga. You
and
can't say
certain people
fuck.
saying
I
yeah,
mean,
and certain people saying no. Everything you've been through, you know what I'm saying? What you was just saying, what's your feelings on that? Like the streets, like everything you've been through, you know what I'm saying, where you at now? Do you feel like that? Fuck the streets, or do you feel like
I could never say fuck the streets. I could say fuck niggas that don't honor the streets or don't honor what they supposed to do in situations, you heard? Because if I'm not built for a situation, I'd rather just let you know I'm not built for that now. And most times as a youngin, you can't say that. You can't really say like, yo, I'm not with it. I'm not for that. you know. And then sometimes you for that, but you don't know the consequences when you get into that shit. You understand? I'm
Yep.
just thankful. I'm thankful. You understand that my situation wasn't way worse because I was around some people that was doing some way worse shit than I was doing. You understand? And I seen a lot of my young ones. They took lives that they could never say, you know what, I'm sorry, I changed, and you know, forgive me, and I could come back out. Like niggas is still like, I was upstate. I maxed out in upstate S block, y'all. And I left the nigga Mel. I left Mel. Like I remember Mel growing up in school, y'all.
You talking
And
about
when
Hell
I
Mel,
left
right?
Mel, like, yeah, you mean I cried when I left Mel, son. Don't get twisted. I'm a cry baby type of way. I don't give a fuck. I cry for yo, my loved ones. I cry, son. I got a lot of cry, son. How I feel. And I left my nigga. I know my nigga ain't coming home. And just how you was calling like yo, Shannon, son, like yo, like you leaving me, like yo, my nigga is pain, son. When you see that type of situation, and now it's to the point now that shit don't even hurt me what niggas did to me, son. I more feel the pain of my mother and my son and my loved ones that was always there and telling me like, yo, you know what, like, yo, do this, and like you're smart, you know that you could push in this direction, and I'm looking at these dun and you know,
Yeah.
so now like that's all I care about is my love, my mother, my son. I left my son for look, my son turned 25 the 15th that just passed, son. Like, look how much years, over 21 years, like, I've been away from my loved ones. Every Christmas, every Thanksgiving, every birthdays, I've been away. You understand? So I'm paying for that shit now. But at the end of the day, I'm still thankful for the little I have and the few people I have around. You understand?
Yeah.
Because don't get it twisted. When I went Trinidad, yo, I ain't gonna lie. Like you, like brothers. Let me only use that terminology. But you see, like brothers, like you, like Pop, like Tristan, like Markel, like Jason, like it's so many. Son, like yo, y'all niggas kept a nigga. Like when I'm watching y'all from where I'm from, because I'm really, that's why I realized like I'm really on the bottom. Like I'm in the third world. I'm and not even a third world country. I'm on a port. Like where I'm at, where I ended at, like I was with Smurf, the nigga banging Smurf. I met Smurf down there through Chinks, you heard? Because Chinks was in Trinidad like 2 weeks before I came there with French. My little brother told me like, yo, you know, Lionel is down there. I'm like, well, who you with? I want to see him. He's like, yo, with Bang. I'm like, I don't know Bang. So my
Mhm.
little brother will really link me and Smurf together, and Smurf reached out to Chinks, and Chinks like, yo, me and son grew up together. We did a couple songs together, me, him, and Chauncey. You understand? So even like this, that's why when I got with the nigga Bang, I started to do the music shit because I had a little faith in it. And then when Chinks got killed, I'm like, man, this shit ain't even make no fucking sense no more, son. I stopped writing, recording. I stopped all that shit, son. And I just start going to the masjid. That's it. I pray, and I feel like switching directions to that because I was down in Trinidad with a bunch of artists that was from the same hood that Smurf is from, like Rebel Six and Prince Swanee and K Lion, and it's certain artists and a bunch of others that got killed down there just for spitting certain shit and living or portraying a certain life down there. Niggas is booked. You understand? So being down there is a whole different, you gotta live it to really feel like Jamaica is a different place when you go on vacation to opposed to you living it. You understand?
Yeah.
So
I feel
being down there and then having the people, you understand, like watching y'all doing what y'all doing, I always was motivated, like, and I always asked God, like, yo, help me out this situation, God, please.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I'm saying like, you know, every time I talk to you, I'll be like, damn, son, like I wish you was over here. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, we both at a different vibe, energy level now. You feel what I'm saying? We both grown, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And it's like when I be, you know what I'm saying, when I be talking to you, bro, and I be sitting there like, damn, son, I be like, yo, bro, like, man, you supposed to be over here, you know what I'm saying? And then like I think about like,
Yeah.
yo,
But it's really not. It's really
it,
not.
it,
Everything God puts everything in place for us,
but you know
brother.
what I hate though? You know what really gets
I
to
would
me,
have
bro?
stayed there and somebody would have killed me.
Nah, you
Or I
know,
would have
nah,
stayed there and I
nah,
would
but
end
you
up
know,
doing longer time.
nah, but you know, yeah, you know, I mean, it's God playing, you know what I'm saying? But you know what really, like I said, what gets me though, right, is that the shit that really bothers me, right? You know what I'm saying? Is because like, you know, we choose our own destiny, right? Like I used to get mad, you know what I'm saying, when people didn't do, you know what I'm saying, for me or look out on, cause like I feel like I put my freedom on the line. When niggas be talking about yo, give a nigga bread, nigga, I put my freedom on the line. You feel what I'm saying, nigga?
Yeah,
Nigga, I put my life on the line. You know what I'm saying? I love a nigga. It
yeah,
ain't a question. I don't say like I don't get in situations and panic. Like I don't know what to do. Like when situations happen, like I don't know what to do. And it's like the shit hurts though, right? That like a nigga like yourself, right? Here it is, bro. Whether you were scared, terrified, whatever the case may be, right? No matter what it was, when you got put to a test, you didn't fail, nigga. You passed it. You dig what I'm saying? And you remember, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, you remember what the older niggas said. You remember what the older niggas expected of you. And then when you see
yeah,
these niggas falter, like here it is, when these niggas picking and choosing, right? To say what's ratting or what to attack, because it's like this, right? If I would have told on a nigga early on, niggas would have
yeah.
ridiculed me. Niggas would have persecuted me. Why nigga not going to persecute? Or maybe niggas wouldn't, because I probably would hit a nigga in the face. Nigga know
Niggas
the vibes. But
respect
I'm just
violence,
saying, like,
brother.
but
Listen, they respect violence. That's it.
no,
Niggas
but you know what's
respect
crazy
killing.
though? But you'll be
Niggas
up
don't care
north
if a
though,
nigga
right?
bad. Once you can book a nigga, nigga don't care about that. Nigga care
But check
about
this out though.
money, money,
Yo,
shit.
yo, but yo, Bin Laden, but check this out though. It's deeper than that. Check this out, right? A motherfucker sit back, right, and be like, yo, a nigga won't even just fuck getting at a nigga, right? Nigga won't even
Yeah,
disown a nigga. Say like, yo, my nigga, you a rat. You ain't got no business, nigga. You got my son Shannon out of you got Bin Laden out of here, boy. Fuck out of here. Niggas won't even do that, right? Niggas won't even say that. Niggas won't nothing. Niggas are sit back, have a nigga around, and then got a nerve when a nigga asks about you. Yo, what's up with that nigga Bin Laden? Oh, that's my little man. He good, nigga. How you know I'm good, nigga? You ain't check in with me. How you know I'm good, nigga? Nigga just put me in jail that you sitting there drinking with, nigga. I'm in a third world country, nigga, fucked up. I can't see my son, my kids. I'm twisted, nigga. And you niggas talking about, that's my little man, I'm doing good. You bitch ass niggas, you should be turning up. Nigga, you can't even disown a
facts,
nigga. You
facts.
and this is what listen, this is why I try to say, right? The streets, to me, like I'm not with the fuck the streets. You know what I'm saying? Cause like I said though, bro, like not for nothing, bro. I gave a lot to the streets, bro, for me to sit back and be like, them shits is real. You feel what I'm saying? I don't I don't conduct myself in street activities because that's
Yeah,
me fronting. But the things that I come from, what I know, like I said, the same fears niggas got. I had fears, nigga. I don't face
yeah.
5 and 4 years. My shits be 10, 15, 20 years. And I don't know. Like, I ain't bragging. I'm saying these are the times I be facing. When I'm in these motherfucking precincts, my shits be yo, questioning for shootings or niggas lying on me about a shooting or murder or some dumb shit or more shootings or attempts or dumb shit,
That's what I'm
whatever.
thankful for.
So my thing is
That's what I'm thankful
my
for.
thing is this though, right? Is that nigga, nigga, you don't think I don't be having these fears? These oh man, damn son. I maintain because I know that nigga, whatever I do, I do. But when you see these other niggas falter, like do you know how long it took me, right? Because I remember me and my cousin Dooney, right? We used to like, you know what I'm saying, get into it at times, right? When my cousin Dooney told, right? When he took the stand, whatever, and he told, right? And I found out, right? I didn't sit here when dudes came at me, yo, nigga, like, yeah, he's right. All right, he told, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna, yeah,
yeah.
I'm for the streets. I know what it is, nigga. You not gonna sit here and have me feel like, nigga, yeah, nigga, if a nigga do bad, whether cousin, brother, uncle, cousin, whatever. Because you know what? Because I stood tall. I didn't fold. You know what I'm saying? I did the same thing, you know what I'm saying, that niggas told me to do. Like, nigga, you never fold, you always roll. And then when you come to find out that, yo, you give your life to this shit, and then when these niggas end up folding, you be sitting back like, damn, nigga, like, nigga, that's the case. Niggas should have folded and they changed then. Like, if it's acceptable now, like, what the fuck? Like, yo, niggas wasted years, bro. Niggas wasted years, time following niggas, loving niggas, fucking with niggas. And then niggas wonder why when they go up north and
That's
come
true.
home,
But listen,
niggas be like, fuck you
things
niggas.
like that, situation like that don't mean nothing because us. You gotta look at yourself too. You know, when you watching others from a perspective, in the beginning, I was looking at everybody from the beginning, but after, when you start to realize that you're not looking for them signs, because the signs be there. We don't
Check
look
this
for the
out. Check this
situation when
out.
we
And
get
that
it, man.
and that you know the wisdom that you got now, the wisdom that we got now is because of the experiences, right? We talking about you take that from a kid that's a teenager, right? A nigga that's coming up 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 years old. So he's
Yeah,
watching niggas that's like 20, 22, 23. These niggas is watching, you know what I'm saying? And depending on the influence, you know what I'm saying, of the environment, what's going around, like
that's a fact.
he's going to be attracted to that. So now here it is. You feeding him some bullshit. You feed him street shit, right? But you're not a street motherfucker because when you're put to the test, because you don't know who's built for nothing. Like, you can't just say because a nigga shoot a gun or a nigga's a fighter, right? Because like you just said, 1-2's a fighter. He was a fighter, knocked niggas out, but he was setting niggas up. That
Fact.
means nothing, bro. It means, yo, so it don't mean about tough, bro. When you put to a test, like you said, nigga got caught with 2 ounces. 2 ounces, a 2-ounce cell made him say, yo, man, I gotta set up my little man. And I gotta set up a few more niggas. You got put to a test, nigga. Niggas get put to a test and niggas fail, right? And then guess what? And then niggas got a nerve to get angry and get mad when you sit there and say, you's a fucking rat. You did some corny shit. And then a person to say, man, or want to fight, and it's like, yo, my nigga, you should have fought the case, nigga. You should have fought for your
That's a
dignity.
fact.
You should have
That's
fought
a
for the
fact.
fact that, nigga, you's a stand-up individual, nigga.
That's
Now,
a
all of a
fact.
sudden, you told, now you got to sit down. You no longer know, man. How can I look at you as a man when you sat there and fold, nigga? So that means that, yo, you could be bought at a price. And this is what I'm trying to say. You don't know if a nigga built for anything until a nigga put to the test. Fuck what a nigga words say. Nigga, look how much shit is going on. Look, the nigga Young Thug was calling Gunna a rat and all that, boom, boom. Then look, his videotape surfaced. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You see what
Yo,
I'm saying? Then, then,
most of the
then
time.
listen. And now niggas want to talk about fuck the streets now. Everybody wants to, yo, fuck the streets now. Why every time somebody do bad, like I said, this is starting to become the norm. A nigga do bad in rap, and then nigga want to sit there, brother, change his life. And I'm cool for all that, right? Because I'm no longer in the streets. I ain't tell nobody. I'm cool for all that. Being with God. If you with Allah, you change your life. Boom, boom, boom. I'm with all that. Yo, God bless. I'm with all that positivity. That's what it's about. Being a good father, being out here.
Mm-hmm.
But take accountability, nigga. If you got time, don't sit there and rat. Come home and then do all that. No. Show accountability. You know what I'm saying?
But
Because why would you?
they not
How
gonna
could
do
you
that.
sit back
But
and feel good as
OG,
a man?
they not gonna do that.
Because
That's
you know
something
why?
that
Because you know why? And again, you have them up, and then you would have these dudes following these dudes, right? Thinking that they real niggas, and these dudes' lives will get fucked up. Niggas like mines, niggas like you, niggas like countless others. Listen, bro. This is real talk, right? You been through hell. You went through an upstate bed, then had to go from upstate to a third world country where I know a lot of things you don't want to say, you know what I'm saying, on the airwave, but me and you talked about. My nigga, you been through hell, bro. You lucky to be alive. Like, God has blessed you. God has covered you, bro. You went through, bro. I don't know if I could have made it. I couldn't have made it, bro. The shit that you've been through, bro. And this is what
now
I'm saying.
we get put in a situation that
That,
you don't put yourself, you just end up there and you gotta deal with it. You
but it
understand?
just shows, it just shows who you are as a man. But you see that
But back
how
to
you was
you
always
see,
true.
listen to this though. 1 second, we gotta stop partying with niggas that we don't know. Most time we smoke and we drink with a lot of people that we really don't know. So when we get in certain situation with certain individuals, and then you end up with your back against the wall, that's when you
Yeah.
start to realize that this ain't my man. This thing, and 90% of the time, when you in the county and you see niggas facing time, and you see who's telling on who and who's going through these situations, because yo, we smoke and drink with people we don't even know, son. We know them. We see them every day. We stay with up. We grew up together, but you grew up with a nigga all your life and you still don't know him, you know? Because there's a bunch of little youths down the road. It's easy to get away with murder. It's not like up top. Niggas will book you and yo, the only thing the newspaper going to say, they heard loud explosions, people came outside and it's nothing. No forensic, no nothing down here, you know? And 9 out of 10, A nigga party with a nigga drinking, drunken, and you gonna get your head blown off. And it's always like that down in them situations
Yo,
down here.
school, shout it out, boy.
So going through that and seeing that, and then in the community where I ended up in Trinity, man, listen, if you don't change your life, if you built for it, run for the fucking what they call it, a helmet. Put a helmet on and run straight on to it because it's there. It's gangsters everywhere.
You know the hardest thing for me to do was like leave niggas alone, bro. Like, cause you know, I love my niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a loyal nigga, and it's like I realized, yo, when I stopped my second big, when I came home my second big, when I stopped answering my phone, when I stopped reaching out to niggas, when I stopped fucking with niggas, I realized that I was no longer on parole, right? I was able to strive, right? Because I was no longer in the loop with niggas. Because I had to understand that niggas didn't love me. Like, because, you know, niggas don't be genuine, bro. Niggas be having motives, like, you know what I'm saying? Because a nigga fuck with you today, talk behind your back tomorrow, bro. Like, I'm just saying, soon as you, like, and then these niggas is so, like, up and down, like, you don't know what to make a nigga flip. 1 minute, nigga, your man, next minute, you like, damn, we got beef.
That's a fact.
That's my bro. I love him, like, you know what I'm saying? So
big
yo, once when I came home and I realized that, yo, a lot of these niggas, it be talks because, like, niggas are running around talking about, yo, I shoot 100 niggas, I do this, okay, boom, boom. Now, I'm a nigga, listen, now, when it's time to get put to the test, now, all right, now, look, if I'm in a situation, you know what I'm saying, right, without me saying anything, right, because, again, these niggas act like they don't know what the fuck be going on, what to do when it's time to do what it's supposed to do. Like, these niggas be talking this shit, they gangsters, they shoot niggas' mamas and all that. If a nigga violate, well, I get put in a situation, I shouldn't have to say anything. Cause cause the only thing I know is I know niggas know how to respond. Because I ain't gotta say nothing.
Yeah.
And then you be in them cages like this.
Feeling stupid.
You be calling like this, huh?
Everything.
You be calling like this. How the weather is out there, huh? Is it rainy? Is it sad? You said it's sunny. It's beautiful. It's been beautiful for weeks. All right, man. Thank you. All right. I mean, yo, listen. One thing I can say, bro, a nigga, I can never say like, yo, I had to really understand, bro. Like, I said, man, fuck that, man. These niggas really don't give a fuck, man, bro. Like, yo, these niggas look at you and tell you they love you, bro. I love you, my nigga.
And ain't that? Yeah, that's only for the enjoyment.
And yo, and as soon as you start climbing above these niggas like, oh, hell no. Nigga, I love you, but I don't love you like that, nigga. Bring your ass back. You know what I'm saying? You be like, I thought you loved. You don't want me to see me? Like, look, yo, bro. I'm so genuine about this shit. I want everybody to succeed except my ops.
Yeah.
I wish the best for everybody but my ops. Like, I'm talking about if I don't like you, I don't mean you my op because I don't like you. I don't mean nothing. I'm saying anybody but my op. Listen, I wish I ain't no hater. Boom, nigga. Even niggas I don't like, I be supporting them. Niggas, look, I be following niggas. I put a heart sign. Look, I probably didn't even listen to none of they shit or whatever they doing. I just be like this, fuck it. Just support, you know what I'm saying? That's the type of nigga I am, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? For real. But yo, I ain't gonna lie. Yo, when was you ever like in Trinidad when you was like, yo, this shit crazy? Like, you was out there like, man, this shit crazy.
Nigga, I'm oh man.
I'm tell you about that, like, when you was like, yo, this shit is real.
Jumping on them boats. Jumping on boats and fishing and dealing with a bunch of Spanish and Colombians and Venezuelans, and it's a whole, I can't even really explain it, brother.
So hold up, you had to go on boats to get some food?
No, I was fishing. I was jumping on boats, and the niggas.
Oh, so you had a fish? Oh, okay.
It's not like fishing with no line. You talking about a net from 110 from, you could say, from OTB down to the fucking pinks, yo.
Oh, you ain't had The fishing drone. You ain't had a fishing drone. You ain't had none of
I
those.
was jumping on boats. I didn't know nothing about manual labor when I first got down there.
I can't swim. I can't swim. So that's what I'm saying. I would never survive. I can't swim, bro. I'm not
Now
jumping
we
on no boat.
swimming.
I'm good as
I'm
dead.
swimming.
I'm not doing none of that. So I know I would have never made it. This is where I would have
I'm
died. I would have said, I got to go on that boat
yeah.
to get that fish to eat. Well, I'm dying here, baby. Well, listen, this
Hey
is what it is.
yo,
I ain't getting on
I
that
can't
goddamn
even.
boat. I ain't drowning. Fuck that. I ain't drowning in Trinidad. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I ain't did all this time.
To be honest with you, the people is way worse than the water or the sea. Or you see the people, the situation when you in them type of areas. I can't even explain it. It's something you gotta go to see yourself, and you know,
Nah, man, I ain't
it's a
trying to, you know what I'm
line.
saying? I
In
gotta
those
be careful.
situations, let me tell you something. On any port, anywhere you go on, you got fishermen and you got niggas that run contraband. And in those situations, Trinidad is the last Caribbean island in the Caribbean. So we right next to Venezuela, Colombia, and when you're on ports in those situations, like yo, it's human trafficking, it's drug trafficking, it's it's a lot of shit going on. Like to be honest, you just gotta come and sit down, play stupid, and just as they say, when you in Rome, you do as the Romans do. You understand? Most of the time, when I got mine, I used to share my shit out. I share it out because I'm in a situation where niggas don't have. You start to realize that the luxury that I had when I was in New York, I didn't have it down there. And to be honest with you, I was living good up north, son. Like most of my time, I was in a box. You understand? But I was fortunate to have a shorty that was coming down every week. I'm getting a bag, I'm smoking, I'm anybody who's up north, I was a bunch of I was wild niggas from the town up north, and they tell you I was always shaking. But when I went down there now, and even here now, you start to realize like when you don't make the right steps as a youngin, it catches up to you after because when I go to fill out an application, you gotta explain your job history, your school history, and then when you can't explain these things, my nigga, you don't got nothing out here. You don't got no certificate to say you could do something what you're good
So,
at. You
yo,
don't got
what's the
no
difference
trade.
between like, so how's the living in the lifestyle with the peoples in London than like, than, America and Trinidad? Like, how's that atmosphere? Is London like the same low shit like how it is in New York, or how is it out there? Like, you know what I'm saying? How's that
To
flow out
me,
there?
to me out here way better. I mean, anywhere I go, and when I talk, they like, yo, where you from? And just how I talk, like any New York accent come out here, they be on the New Yorkers out here. So I get help from outsiders more than I get help from my people. Like to me, I don't really like being around my people, son. I don't really like being around trees and my people, but my people is fucked up people. Not for nothing. It's a few good ones and it's 100 fucked up ones. You understand? I get love from, to be honest, like white people and Spanish outsiders that I never think that to show me love. They be the ones that stick out their hand to me and be like, yo, you do this and do this that way, and so.
That because you look
I
Dominican
can
and all
believe
that. That
everything.
because you look Dominican. That's why they be fucking with you. They be like, okay.
And yo, I don't know. But I feel is who you are, Gotta
Yeah.
stay fair. If you believe, just like you said, if you're on gangster shit, you're on gangster shit. You understand? If you have your own family and you have your own God or you trying to change your life, like to me, I was fortunate to have brothers take me to mosque. You understand? Even when I was in Trinidad, niggas was taking me to the mosque. Like, yo, brother, let's go for 3 days. I'm spending 3 days and 2 weeks and a month in the mosque all over Trinidad. You understand? And being around that environment, that's what made me want to change. And because I'm around niggas that sniffing coke, I'm around niggas popping pills. They had a time I was popping pills and I was going, but I always had a mother. I had sisters that I was fortunate because I always used to think like, if my mom gonna think what I'm doing out here. But you understand? I'm around niggas that's doing this shit. You understand? So it come a time in everybody's life you gotta start get back to the people that you've always been hurting and taken from. I always been taken from my moms and my family. And I used to always put them in situations where I'm only sharing pain on them. I'm showing these dudes in the street more love than I'm showing my own family. I'm spending time with people outside than I'm spending with my own, you know? Like, and that's what I'm saying. I left my son. My son is growing up like on his own. You know, my grandchild is growing up on his own. You know, it comes a time I could blame one, two. I can't even blame one, two no more. Rest in peace. I blame myself and I seen the signs of these snakes, son, because you see it, but we party with these niggas, we drunk with these niggas, and when everybody happy, you could never see how niggas feel. I
Yo,
know niggas that smiling
yo,
too.
bro, I swear to God, bro. The word of my mother, son, like I love you, boy. Like, I ain't gonna lie. You know, like, my nigga, you saying real shit, boy. And yo,
You
bro,
know all those niggas put their hand around me and stuff me and snuff
yo,
me and
I
say,
ain't gonna lie, son. Yo,
smiling. Niggas do that shit, grown man style and kill you,
bro,
smiling. Like,
yo, look, I'm not there yet, bro. I'm gonna be honest, bro. I'm not. You see where you at? Like when that nigga 1-2 died, right? And I seen that post that you made, like forgiving them, and I'm not there yet. I'm sorry, bro. Because one thing I can't forget about is pain, bro. And I can't forget. I don't give a fuck. I can never forget. And yeah, accountability is big because regardless of what I did, regardless of what I do, and I take accountability for that and all that. But the same way I take my accountability, a motherfucker, I take their accountability. You know what I'm saying? If a motherfucker put me somewhere, nigga, I don't give a fuck. Nigga, I don't care. I don't wish no rest in peace. No rest in peace. It's always rest in peace. I don't care about nobody who done told on me that. Like because I'm not there yet. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I commend you because you cried for a nigga that made you cry for the pain and torment that you was going through, whether it was in jail, whether it's in Trinidad, whether it's now because of your kids, can't see your kids growing, whatever, and to still have that love for a nigga to still, my nigga, that speaks volumes. And I know I ain't there yet. I'm not there yet. Maybe I'm not mature. I don't know what it is, but this is just me. You feel what I'm
now I
saying?
know. I mean,
Because
I never did nobody nothing on that level, but you know what it is with me? It's like I was in a situation at times where a female would throw herself on me back in the days, and knowing that me and her peoples is good. At that time in my mind, ain't right. You know, I dig with shorty now, and I done broke a nigga heart because that's a nigga wifey. Now down the line, now the same shit happened to me. I'm locked up. My shorty fucking somebody, my man, my dick, you know. So what goes around come around. Karma's a bitch, son.
got it out
You
loud.
can run from it, you can duck from it. You can't escape this shit. This shit is just it is what it is. So and most times we can't even say why people do what they do and how they think. You will go crazy trying to think that. The best I could do is not even focus on niggas because that's what helped me through the way. When I was up north, I stopped thinking about niggas, son. I started focusing on other things. And when I went up when I in Trinidad, I was on the same type of time because the reality is two different realities. You understand?
Yo, I told you, bro. Sometimes I'll be sitting back, right? And I be just mad as fuck, right? Because niggas really, like, I know a bunch of niggas I done time with from all over, every different borough,
Yeah,
different towns, same hood, right? Same story, niggas telling on niggas got niggas jammed up, you know what I'm saying? And it's
yeah,
like, yo, bro, it's like, this shit be hurting me, right? Because like I said, like I sit back and I watch niggas, right? Like I
yeah,
sit back, right? And I'm like, again, like I said, when my cousin told, right?
yeah,
When Dooney told, right? I was I was like how you was, right? I was not that I cried. I never cried of the fact that I was more of like I was mad like a motherfucker because I'm sitting there saying like, my nigga, this ain't supposed to be. This ain't, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like, yo, bro, like, my nigga, like,
yeah,
do you know how many times I could have faltered? Do you know how many times I could have, when shit get real, nigga, it don't, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, how the fuck? Like, and then you feel more stupid because then you ask yourself, like, you look at all the years you wasted, you know what I'm saying? On this just, you feeling like,
yeah,
damn, yo, my nigga, like, yo, like, I really, everything. Like even the moments I was scared, I stood up strong. I stood up tall. I got, you know what I'm saying? Like I like, and then it's like to come up, and then it's like how you always say, like, yo, my elders. You look at these niggas and you like, damn,
Yeah.
so y'all niggas was just lying to niggas. Like you niggas just misled niggas, and like you said, we made our own choices. But when you mislead niggas, when you sit back and you betray that this is the streets, you know what I'm saying? When you sit there and betray that, you know what I'm saying? Like this is the
I know
streets.
this. Let me slide back in here. Hold on.
Yeah. You said what?
Nah, I gotta slide back in here. The service, my service.
Oh.
But yo, you can hear me?
Yeah, okay. You.
Yeah, yo, I got my diploma when I was up north, yo.
Mhm.
And to be honest with you, I started to realize when I went up north, a lot of grown men can't read, you heard? Like they could talk a good one, but when it come to reading and certain things, like yo, you would never know until you're in a situation. And these brothers and them, yo, like I say, you could think about however, like you can't think how somebody think, you heard? You just gotta chalk it up, and that's what it is. You understand? Focus on yourself, and know you just can't play certain games around certain people. That's it.
And like you said though, right? Like somebody like you, somebody like me, like yo niggas who've been told on or whatever the case may be. It's like it's just crazy how like you said though, man. Like damn, bro, like you could have been with your family. You could have been, and regardless of what, whether you would have got locked up on your own accord, it would have been on your own accord. But to have somebody, like I said, it
Yeah.
just make you question. Just like I said, life. Like you be like, damn, like who do you trust? You know what I'm saying? Because you love the nigga
Nah,
more than the nigga loved you.
you got
You love a nigga more than the nigga
you,
loved you, bro.
hmm That's a fact. But when I look at it, I'm looking at it like I was looking at the wrong people for that love, son. You know, when you look when you see when you really understand what love is, when you really understand what fatherhood and what is my brother's keeper and somebody that you love, you can never do that, brother. You understand? That's why I said we don't know the people that we around most of the times. Like these people, so you will never know. You could grow up with someone and you will never know who they is until you're in a situation. You understand?
Yo, I mean, like I said, bro, you show growth.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying?
let's get on this one. Let's get on this real quick, y'all, because it's a lot of like in the beginning. I'm gonna touch this subject real quick. At the time when I was out there, you heard, it used to be a lot of how to put it. It was a lot of people running around my area that was not official, meaning that the shit they was claiming and they shit they was trying to have other youths on out there was not official. Because when I went up north and when I was in certain places, like yo, when I say like this person and that person from the town, like they never heard of them. You understand? So all that shit I was caught up into. Like I was claiming something that wasn't even official. I
What you
was
talk,
I was
I mean,
fucking
yo,
it
what you
wasn't
talking
even
about? I
official.
don't know what you talking about. What you talking about? You was claiming. You said you was claiming.
That crip, that crip
All
shit.
right,
Remember,
all right.
I was
So,
fucking with
yeah, yeah, yeah. I remember
nigga
we
Mikey.
talk.
Remember Mikey?
Okay,
All right. Now, Mikey was always. I wasn't even on that shit.
that's a
What
fact.
really was I was in town, but basically, I got locked up. I'm in the county with the nigga Mikey. We on a minor tier together. Me, Mikey, my nigga Esco from Huntington, my nigga one of them from Wanda. It's just a bunch of them niggas on that shit when I was in there. But basically, they got into a situation with some niggas from CI. You heard?
Yeah.
Big ass brawl. These niggas is brawling. I gets involved with this shit. Nigga, that's the downfall of me there. You heard? I get involved with this shit stuff. When I gets to Riverhead, it's because I'm a hardback my brother. Not now. Not me. Get the fuck away from me this time. I don't got it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna give you half of this, yo. Yo, but basically, I goes to Riverhead and yo, niggas is mixing me all over. I go. I'm getting niggas is fucking me up everywhere I go. You understand? That's why I said I got beat so much I could share this shit now, homie. Like, and still I got a heart like to live like that. many men I know that was living like that, they not here. You don't live long oppressing people, beating people up, coming out being argumentative, always in problems and situations. Anybody I know was like that, they not here. Or they jammed up in some type of situation right now, you heard? Bro,
So 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 you went in there and niggas told you that Crip set wasn't a real Crip set.
nah. I was with niggas like Hollywood, Cowboy, Hot Shot. You know, I was with some official niggas up there, and when I was with them niggas, they like, nah, that ain't that. You know, under this, and you know, like, so all that shit had me up there like, damn, son, all this shit I was fucking around with niggas is fake. The shit I
And
was on was fake.
and look
All
and
this
look
shit was
and
fake.
look,
The bitch
nigga,
I was fucking with
you
fake.
going through, look, you getting remixed everywhere you go. Niggas is remixing you, right? Boom.
Nigga
Then
broke my
look,
shit
all
twice.
look,
Niggas fractured my niggas wide my jaw. Niggas like niggas was
all for
whipping
nothing.
me,
And
son.
guess what? You Crip, but you not even really Crip, cause this shit ain't even real. That shit ain't even real. So you sitting here talking about
Wasn't real.
you
Them
sitting there
niggas wasn't
talking
under
about
no official check. It was real crip niggas up north in them boxes, son. That was like, nah, niggas ain't that. So you know, when you misled, you a lost. I was a young little lost little nigga, man. I should have been listening to the ones that's like, yo, let's go in the studio. Let's go play some ball. Like, let's go, you know, work out, do that type of shit. Like, you're around dumb niggas, you just sitting on the block, you laughing, you drinking, you just wasting fucking time.
yo.
At that age, you don't see it.
I wanted to
But
ask you
when it's
two.
time to fill out an application and pay rent and pay lights and pay for your water bill and feed your stomach, when you realize you can't do that shit, my nigga, you not thinking about no nigga on no block or what this nigga done did to. I can't even think about that shit no more. I can't think about why my father left or why this one did that. Man, it been so long ago. Like, for me to even think that, all I know, I fucked up not seeing the signs with these people, son,
Yo,
that
listen,
got me going
bro,
through what
it
I'm
was
going through
blind
now.
loyalty, bro. You only, like you said, you looked up to niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like your first fear was your hood. You know what I'm saying? So like, this is what you know. You know what I'm saying? So nigga, like you just like
Yeah,
how many of us fought, you know what I'm saying, fell behind, following behind these dudes that you be having high expectations on. You know what I'm saying, and you be trying to reach their expectation, this and that, and then you come to and then you come to realize. These niggas ain't even like that, nigga. You been
you
surpassed.
don't
These
got no
niggas ain't even
experience.
been through
Yeah.
shit.
And what you expecting out of them? When you're not seeing nothing, these
But
niggas
you don't know.
the
But
older
listen,
niggas
but you don't know this
oh,
shit
man.
until you know what I'm saying? Like, listen, bro. You don't know this shit until this shit happens, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like yo, you sit back and you be like, yo, man, my nigga, do you think that I would have knew that my cousin did bad? Do you think that nigga I would have sat back and I would have nigga if you would have told me that I would have nigga if I was locked up and I would have been like you'd have been like yo Smurf, I'd have been like fuck out my nigga, fuck is you talking about now nigga now you gotta see me. You don't think I would have been my response like
Hmm.
you feel what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
so again, bro, like it goes back to what I be saying. Like I said, bro, like you just said, yo niggas wouldn't even fucking disown a nigga. Niggas was still and like I said, man, like shit be like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just glad that you mature with it. I'm glad that you still leaning with it, you rocking with it. You know what I'm saying, my nigga? You fucking pressing on. Whatever the case may be, you ain't let this shit break you. You still got love in your heart. You ain't got no larceny. Listen, bro, I need to get there. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm good to where I keep niggas, you know what I'm saying, where it's at. And you know, I always speak my opinion and how I feel, you know. But
yeah.
like if I don't have a genuine love for you, bro, I don't know how to fake it. Like that's why I don't play poker, because I don't got a poker face, bro. If I don't like you, I don't fuck with you, I tell you, you know what I'm saying? Like so
Yeah.
with that being
Hey
said, man,
yo, nah, go ahead.
nah, go ahead, what you saying?
Nah, yo, listen. Just man, to be honest with you, brother, there's certain things on this thing when it comes to certain people out there, we can't
What up,
even
Kay?
talk
Shout
to
it
the
out.
extent how we could talk about, you know,
Yeah, yeah.
because niggas is playing both sides of the fence. You know, they doing shit that you're doing in the streets, and then you telling and you work with the police and you doing all this shit, and then you getting young ones jammed up and fucking their life up. You know. So
Yo, life up bad, bro. And you know what's and you know shit is just getting worse and worse, bro. You know what I'm saying? And the thing about it though is like, um, you know how everybody be taking this shit lightly, like like you said, niggas telling on niggas and blase blah, and shit is all fun and games, but like somebody going through pain though. You know what I'm saying? Somebody going through pain. You feel me? Like somebody like, and then the shit that is more disgusting than anything is when a nigga asks about you, a nigga be like, yo, my man, my little man, my man. It's like, nigga, what? Nigga, you
yeah,
got a nigga, just got your little
that.
man.
I was in Trinidad starving. I was in Trinidad like real effed up at certain times, you know? And I was like I said, I was living when I was up north. I had everything I wanted when I was locked up. Sad to say, you know. But when I went down there and I realized like, yo, like after the first couple years, I'm good. I'm flushed out. And then when my grandma's passed, this one passed, and I'm realizing like, yo, like I said, when you start to fill out an application and you don't got no school history, you don't got no job history, and then you're the deportee. Like it ain't no real ways for you out there, you heard? So when I reached out to certain ones, because I wasn't asking nobody for nothing when I was up north. Nobody owes nobody nothing. Nobody gotta give nobody nothing, you heard?
Mhm.
But I was still fortunate to have some people that I never thought that they would reach out to me, and they made it easy for me. Like it had times you was sending me, like it had times like I said, like Tristan, Jason, Keisha, like I could name Natty. Yo, I got some official peoples that was rocking with me, and like not for nothing, like you see my mother, yo, my mother's a G, son, like big G. You understand? I was down there and I seen a lot of brothers got deported and they family disowned them, homeless, not no place to stay. Niggas end up on coke, niggas was on drugs, niggas was on, you know. So I was fortunate to have a mother that, when I was up north, she was like, yo, I'm building you a house, your house. I'm like, yo, man, my house, like she knew I was getting deported before I even knew I was getting
Oh, what?
deported, y'all.
Yeah,
Oh
Mama
yeah,
Love
yeah,
made sure you was good though. Mama Love made
yeah,
sure. Hold
so
up, let me make sure when he
yeah,
down there, he got somewhere to sleep.
yeah. My mom's a hustler. My mom's my father, my mother, my auntie, my uncle. All I know is my mom's. To be honest with you, y'all. I never grew up around family. I grew up around my mom's, my sister, my brothers, and this is back in like 2003, 2004. And I've been away from them up till now. I might see them for a week or two here and there in between the years, but other than that, like I've been long gone. You understand? And it come to realization that nobody owes nobody nothing. Nobody gotta help nobody with nothing. And
Exactly.
when a nigga set you up and a nigga play that game, you gotta really blame yourself after because you supposed to see this nigga's not real. He's a snake. He's a rat. He's not built for this. He talking that game. That I know many men that talk that gun. They not on that. So we see it, but you know what? We don't pay attention to it or until it's too late, and you end up in a situation and you like, damn, you supposed to be my man. You supposed to be my
Yeah,
friend. You
exactly.
supposed to be my brother. You
Yep.
understand?
Yep.
So at the end of the day, I'm just thankful that I'm still alive. I'm healthy. You understand? I got a little shot at what I'm doing right now, and I owe a lot of people. I'm paying all y'all back. You understand? Like I'm not one of
Yo,
them niggas that got pissed.
hold up.
And the
Time
nigga
out, time
want
out. You're
and the
talking too
nigga
much.
no.
Yo, listen, but you gotta realize this though, right? Listen, all joke aside, son, always remember this, bro. Real niggas don't keep count, bro. What are you talking about? Niggas don't keep no. Who keeping count? Who done? Nigga, that ain't about
No,
nothing. What
it
are you
ain't
talking about?
keeping out.
Listen,
It's just
listen. When
it's
this
showing
bro,
them.
listen. Do you know what's showing love? The appreciation. You know when nigga give you something, and you say like, yo, I appreciate that. That's the respect. That's the
Yeah,
love, nigga. That's it, bro. That's it. Yo, bro. Yo, bro. What's the point of having brothers or somebody who your brother, and when you down and your brother got it, you supposed to feel comfortable going to your brother because you know when you ain't got it, your brother got it. He gonna give it to you. Your brother ain't trying to. If your brother give it to you at a price, that ain't your brother, man. That ain't your
yeah,
brother,
that's a
man.
fact.
That ain't your brother, bro.
And yo,
And
and
for
you know what? 90% of the time we
and
don't
like
got
I said
brothers.
though, right? And like I said, right? If you didn't tell nigga, if you didn't tell niggas I sent you something or whatever the case may be, nobody would never know that. Nigga, Real nigga, we
Yeah,
don't
no,
keep no
I
talk. It
put
ain't
it
about
out
none
there.
of
He
that,
helped
nigga.
me, you know,
We
he was there
family.
with me. Like
It ain't about none of that, son. It's
that,
about love, nigga. It's about genuine, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, bro, listen, at the end of the day, bro, um, I ain't got, you know what I'm saying, millions. I ain't got thousands, bro, but I'm rich in heart, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm rich in heart, you know what
yeah,
I'm saying? And
yeah.
and my love is real percent, is genuine. And like I said, bro, like I said, I commend you. That's why, remember, when you wrote that post, my nigga, I really was like, yo, remember, I was like, yo, bro, whoa. So I said, my nigga, that was big. I said, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, this nigga, because when you
Yeah,
see
yo,
growth
because
like that, it makes you
to
question
be honest with
yourself.
you,
You
let me
feel me?
tell you, yo, as soon as I heard the news, I went and got a bottle. I went and got a bottle. I got smoke. I was happy at first. And then when I sat down and soaked into it, son, I had no choice but to cry, son. Like I was way more hurt that he passed than what he did to me
But you know
afterwards.
what? You
Like,
a good person, bro.
you know,
And like I said, that godliness in you, it wouldn't allow that Satan, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, corrupt you. Cause yo, you bought a bottle to celebrate a nigga death. And that wasn't in your soul. It was like, nigga, this ain't me. And that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, that speaks volumes, bro. And like I said, I know I got a lot of growing to do, you know what I'm saying? But it's just certain things that I be feeling strong on, right? And because like I said, man, I think I'm one of them individuals that I put a lot down for the streets. You know what I'm saying? You know, I do my time. I didn't, and
yeah,
sometimes, like I said, I understand. Like you know, I've been around all over, bro. I've been all over. Ain't a belt I ain't been in. And it's like I've been around some good individuals, man. You talking about jail, bro. I've been around some individuals like yo that if they got the opportunity to, you know what I'm saying, to come home, bro, they'll change the fucking world. I done met individuals, son, that schooled me, bro, that had 35 in, 30 years in, 25 years in. You know what I'm saying? I done been around big known name dudes, bro, like that's really schooled me. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then it's like, these niggas will be home, but a bitch ass nigga told on them. You know what I'm saying? And then you be around these individuals, right?
right,
And then you got no choice but
right,
to get right. You know what I'm saying? Cause it ain't no games. Like you around these individuals, it's like it ain't nothing but serious business. You know what I'm saying? And you understand, like, yo, with a second chance, I can't blow it because that's why I felt so hurt when I came back to jail. Cause you know how many niggas I left that wanted that opportunity that I had. Like my nigga, you just gave back a whole murder. Nigga, you about to go home. You hold up. You go
yeah,
home for 3.5 years and you come back? Like,
yeah,
nigga, that shit make a nigga. I was crying, nigga. I was hurt. Like, I know good niggas that like, yo, is begging for a chance to come home, begging. And I just got a blessing, and I come home and I'm playing with it. So it's like when I'm out here, I be thinking about
yeah.
the niggas that
Playtime
like
over.
really
Playtime
trying to
over.
get out here. You know what
We
I'm
too
saying?
old for that. We too
Word,
old
son.
for that. Like I say, you got kids to make happy. You got your moms if they still live. If you fortunate to have the elders around you, your real loved ones, that's the people you got to make happy, because those are the people that we be shelving. We shelf our family for people that really don't care about us, you heard? And
Yep.
sometimes our family don't even care about us, you heard? But at the end of the day, we show more love to our outsider than we show to our own kids, you heard? Like if I was paying more focus on my kid at that time and I was doing what I'm supposed to do, I would never been in them situations because I was always fortunate to have good people around me. I had some good females around me. I had people that was pushing me in the right direction. So it was me looking at them and thinking that they something and they wasn't really about that. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest with you, it's only when you're in life and death situation, that's when you're gonna change. Like, you know, when you up north and you facing 15 years and you facing them type of numbers, and that's when you start to think about changing. The little 3 months and the 6 months and a year and the 2 years in the county, I really never learned nothing from that. You understand? I learned when I had to separate myself and all the distance and the miles I'm away from our peoples, and you know, they the only ones that's still trying to reach out to me and they struggling too. You understand? So it was the same situation when I ended up in Untrimmy. At first, when I meet Smurf, we going to the clubs, we going all over. You saw the poor tees going all over. But at the end of the day, I'm looking like I'm partying, but we struggling. You understand? If they didn't really know what the situation was like. we doing bad, and I think we doing good because of you see a picture and the nigga look like he got body drinking and he on top and he winning. That ain't winning, man. A picture tell 1,000 lies, you heard?
Yeah.
And niggas could talk more than read a book or read a sentence out of a book, you heard? So like I
So
said, like when I was in that situation, I was fortunate to have this phone in my hand because this phone in your hand, you could use it for good, you could use it for bad, you heard? I
yeah,
was fortunate to see like yo Pop shot it out. I was fortunate to see like Pop and his brother Tristan and Markel and Jason.
yeah,
When I start seeing
yeah,
them doing that, like that was motivation to me. I'm
yeah,
seeing Chino doing that. I'm seeing you coming home,
yeah,
you doing this, and the nigga Chauncey turn a lawyer. Like that's inspiration for me. I start to say like, yo, I grew up with a bunch of winners. You understand?
yeah.
And even in
Right.
situation, the only thing I felt that could have got me out of that is prayer, is leaning towards God. Niggas could say what they want, you know, right? Because when I went up north and I was in the cell by myself, that's when I found God,
Yo,
son. Like
Pop,
in
shout
the
it out.
worst of situations, that's when I realized like ain't nobody here for me. Well, I'm gonna sit here. You understand? Like that's why I left the music. I don't want to do no music no more. I don't want to record no more because even the message after a while I started to see like what type of message am I really giving off? Like you
I
talking
was
this
gonna
gun
ask you,
shit, you
what's up with
talking
the
this
music?
man
You done
like
with the music? You not rapping no more?
nah, I'm done with that. I do gospel or some type of shit. I don't know. I'm not on that type of song no more. 43 years old, y'all. Who's doing that at this age? I'm not me.
Man, a lot.
Whoever's
Jim
doing that, I
Jones,
support it.
Mano, you know, nigga, every rapper
Jim
right
Jones
now
doing
is
bad
over
right
40.
now. I ain't
Man,
on that type
every
of
rapper
time.
doing, nigga. Yo, Scooby, shout it out. You
I'm
better let them know, nigga. You better let them know ain't nothing but a thing, nigga. You better, yo, let them know, nigga.
no. I
Oh,
don't
man.
got that skill. It's other brothers in the hood that got that skill. Respect over got it. Bully got it. Your nigga E got it. Markel had that sound. I don't know what no. It had many men that's nice in the game, son. But niggas try to kill your game before you get anywhere out here. Niggas will stifle you in your own environment before you even cross the street, you heard? Don't get it twisted. Your neighborhood will kill you quicker than anybody will kill you out here. So like when you reach outside the box, you could get famous outside your area. To get famous in your area, it's like you doing the same shit you was doing for years now and trying to you ain't really going nowhere doing that. And I see many men in Trinidad do it. Like I said, I was around Smurf with DJ Pun. Y'all probably don't know about him, but you know, I was around when DJ Pun before he was big, how he was big. When I now came out there, Swanee wasn't even Prince Swanee. Rebel was still with his notebook and rapping and trying to record it. You understand? So I was seeing them trying to push down there, and then they got to a level where they was Trini famous, y'all. And then what happened? Niggas right in the area, environment that they in killed them. So all of that shit made me change my music and rapping about certain shit and talking certain things because the how you say it, the energy that you giving now and the message that you sending, that's not helping our community and our environment, homie. You understand? Like
Yo, what
niggas
time is
fought
it
for
over
like
there in
the
London?
community.
What time is it over there in London? What time is it right
It's
now?
25 after 3, 3:25 in the morning.
Damn. Yo, yo, let the people know on here, bro. Look, cause yo, I know I see a lot of niggas comment. Yo, my fault, man. You know what I'm saying? We just trying to get through the interview. We
I'm
gonna take,
even if y'all
you
can
know.
see me. I can't see you. I can't see you, so but I can hear you though, yo.
Okay, 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 okay. But yeah, well now, but listen, you got well, listen, we can see you though. You know what I'm saying? Whatever like that. You know what I mean? So, but
Nah, but yo, I love everybody. Listen, like I said, yo, y'all could say no. I got y'all. I love y'all for being there throughout the way with me. When I was in Trinity. Yeah, if I couldn't I couldn't really did it without y'all. Y'all was there with me. Y'all know who you are. I love y'all. I got y'all soon, and you know,
yo,
I
yo, who
would
you want to
show y'all
shout
what it
out? Who
is.
you want to
We could
shout out?
talk.
Because I know some niggas in the hood you want to shout out. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to leave out nothing. Is there anything that you didn't touch on that you want to touch on? You know what I'm saying? You
It's
want to
so
shout
much.
out niggas
It's
in
so
the
much
hood?
to shout out, you know.
Huh?
But you know, the
Oh
regular
yeah,
ones who
oh
I was
yeah,
around, I
nigga.
know
Bean
you know
had
the
sent his
regulars who
love
I was
too.
around,
I
who I
forgot to
got
tell
love
you too.
for, you know.
Bean had sent his love too. I forgot to tell you that too.
Yeah, tell Dean I said mine, man.
Yeah,
No, when last time I spoke to Preem, man, Primo was a nigga I ain't spoke to in years, son. I ain't spoke to Preem when I was up north. I ain't speak
damn
to
son.
Preem when I was in training. And you know, out of everybody, I ain't gonna lie, out of
I ain't gonna
everybody,
lie.
that
I
shit
don't
hit
even
me with
see
Primo.
like yo. You remember before when
Yeah,
like
I used to live by
we
Primo.
used to always be say at Preem crib and this and that. Like, nah, I
Yeah,
ain't been
mm,
seeing Preem. Nah, hell
yeah.
no. I know his
I
son
ain't
rap.
spoke to Primo in years. Yeah, I ain't spoke to Primo in years. But you know, shout out to Dad, shout out to you know, everybody, brother. Like it's
Shout
a
out
bunch of
Dad
female.
too.
I'm gonna keep it tall with you, yo. Listen, it's a bunch of females, son, that keep it more tall than men will ever keep it. You heard? It's a bunch of sisters that I went to school with. That when I was in a situation, yo, they reached out one time, boop boop boop, like yo, my nigga, like. So I got love for them more than anything. Don't get it twisted. But it's so much right now. I can't even get into detail who and who
What up? Shout
I
it
have
out.
to write it down, you know? But I'm thankful for y'all being there with me, for y'all motivating me, for y'all to keep my inspiration up when I was going through some of the worstest times in my life, you heard? And I love y'all for that. There's no way I could
Yo,
really repay
where can
y'all
they
back,
reach
but I
you at?
love
Do you got a
y'all for that,
TikTok? You got an
you know?
Instagram? Where can the peoples reach you at, man?
Nah, right here. I ain't no,
Shout it out.
I don't really do all of that right here. My
Uh,
phone number, WhatsApp, that's it.
yo,
WhatsApp.
yo,
Hey,
yo,
yo, Burger, shout it out. Burger, my homie too from way back, you heard?
yo,
Well, but listen,
you got my son
huh?
Jig on the check in. Shout it out, Jig on the
Yeah,
check in.
yeah, Jake, shout it out, Jake, shout it out, love, love, love. But yo, but from being outside looking in, you know, it got a lot of talent where we come from, and not just Amityville, all over Long Island. Niggas gotta stop separating each other, son, and playing segregation with each other, you heard?
You know what it
And
is?
niggas can
You know
rep
what
what
it
they
is?
really
You
from,
know what it is? Niggas
but
gotta stop. Niggas gotta stop acting like they art can't be challenged. You know what I'm saying? Like just because you nice, right? I can feel like I'm better. And I come at you, that
that's
nigga,
love,
that's
Jake.
art. You know what I'm saying? That's not no, but the
Yeah,
separation comes when I say something about you, right? And then you say something about me. Now I'm talking about, yo, if I see you, I'm gonna gun you down. Now me and my nick, like, that becomes weird. You know
nah,
what I'm
yo,
saying?
no, not,
It's too much of
yeah,
that
but not
though.
even that. Listen, yo, homie, all that gang shit is separate, is segregation amongst each other, you heard? Like I went to school, like for instance, I went to school with a bunch of good homies from down Browns, you heard? I went to school with a bunch of homies from down Browns that I got mad love for. Like every time I'm seeing them, we in school, we think like I used to go by Scooby crib with the nigga Mikey before, like you know, because Scooby was a little older than us, you heard?
Yeah.
And then like when you get a little older now, I'm from the north side, like niggas on this north side is tripping, Browns is blood, and that shit causes segregation. Now I don't even want to go down Browns because niggas is on that shit. And you know, so it causes segregation, homie. And niggas move like they got something to
Always,
prove,
Jig.
and really niggas got nothing to prove to no one, son. Niggas is trying to make it in life. Going that route, ain't nobody making it, homie. Look how much niggas that died already behind dumb shit. And niggas is still going prolonging dumb shit or being around dumb shit. Like it's all what you for. If you for that and you got love for that type of living in environment, it's all good, y'all. But I know it ain't for me. The music ain't for me. The message, the street shit ain't for me. You know, I'm trying to give back to the ones that I've been breaking their heart all my life, son. I've been breaking my mom's heart. I left my son fatherless. You know, like I fuck man. Thinking about these niggas is drunk and winos and fuck you thinking about these niggas for, Smurf? You gotta leave them niggas at they be. Don't give them niggas no life, son. Let them niggas rest in peace, son. You know, the only thing you could do for certain people is just pray for them. I pray for you. I hope you do good. You understand? I
Yo,
hope you change whatever.
I ain't gonna front. I'll be lying to you if I say I be praying for these niggas. These
Nah,
niggas
pray.
ain't worth my prayers. These niggas ain't worth my prayers, man. I ain't gonna lie. Some of these niggas ain't worth my prayers, man. I don't know. I
Mhm.
don't pray good
I
on them and I don't
respect
pray
that.
bad on them.
I got a
I don't
bunch
even
of
give them.
niggas like that. I
You know what I'm
respect it.
saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying though. You know what I'm saying? I don't pray bad upon them or good upon them. You know
Hmm.
what I'm saying? So, I'm just saying though. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, yo, Steven, yo, shout it out, shout it out. Steven been a good one to me too. I'm telling you, I'm seeing them as they now popping up. It's so much over the years. 'Cause I've been in
Yeah,
trade for
yeah.
14 years, you
That
heard?
nigga,
Like,
you know what I'm saying? Scooby on the check-in, who's on the check-in. Nigga Jums was on the check-in.
yo,
My son
Jump,
Bad
shout it out.
News, you
Yo,
know what I'm
Jump,
saying?
shout out. Me and Jumps
I'm
was up
saying
north
Pop.
together. What a
I
time. He
just
been
fact, he
saying, yeah.
said that too.
Yeah, me and Jumps
He
was up
said that
north
too.
together. Me and a bunch of niggas up north.
I ain't gonna
Me and
front, man. You
Rodriguez
know,
up north. Me and all a
a
bunch of
lot of
niggas.
shit, a lot of shit has changed though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I came home from my bid and like I said, the shit it was just changed. Nothing was the same. And it's like, nobody's fuck with each other, you know what I'm saying? Then you realize like,
Yeah,
like, and then you realize like, because I was still stuck in that. I've come from an era where nigga, your niggas is who you had. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how it is,
yeah.
nigga, you clicked up with all your niggas. Yo, yo, yo. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck what niggas had. Like, had niggas together. And then it's like to come home and it's like, I want to call you over, but you got beef with this nigga. I don't know what the fuck going on. You know what I'm saying? I've been going 13 years, nigga. I don't know what the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Then it's like, damn, what the fuck? What happened? And then you hear the stories over the years, but you've been gone, this been happening. And you be like,
Yo,
how could
and
that
that's what
shit
made me
be?
not want to come back after a while. It's recently. It's recently I start to tell myself like I don't want to come back. I'm coming back. I'm chasing memories. You understand? Like I'm not.
Them shit is gone. Yo, bro, what you remember is gone. That shit is no longer. That shit is a wrap. That shit is no longer. Um, Nigga, I'm from the north side, so I'm always gonna say north side proud, like, you know what I'm saying?
But I still got
But
my shit tatted. I got this before the town. MTN,
yo,
NSV still on me. This
yo,
been
yo,
not who this shit is, man.
yo. I got north side tatted, nigga, you know what I'm saying? I went up north, got that shit tatted, you know what I'm saying? North right here, side right here, you know what I'm saying?
But at the end of the day, what did I get from it? I got nothing from it but pain and sorrow, son. What you get from shit like that? You repping a block that the block's still there, north side still there. Where most of the niggas at? Where most of the people's at?
You know what it is? You know what it
Yeah.
is? You know what it is? It's like, we wasn't even. I'm talking about back then, my state. Like, I mean, obviously we older now and we understand like where that shit got us nowhere, right? But back then we wasn't even looking so far to like something bigger than what it was. It was the love. It was the brotherhood, nigga. It didn't, nigga. I didn't give a fuck about $1 million, nigga. Long as nigga you made it home good, I was next to you. We was next to the crew. It didn't matter, nigga. It was the fit, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you even heard nigga violated one of our what, nigga? Yo, Smurf, nigga said nigga violated, boy, boom, boom. Oh, nigga, nigga, let one nigga talk about he ain't riding. Let one nigga say, yo, nah, man, yo,
Mm.
my stomach hurt. Nigga, you
Hey yo,
lunch me,
that's why
nigga.
I'm
You already
thankful
know
for
you
my
lunch me. We get
situation. You
back,
don't even
yo, we
believe.
get back handling this, you lunch me, nigga. You already know the fuck. You know what I'm
Yo,
saying?
well,
Like,
check this out.
that's what it was
After
about.
some after when, that's why I was thankful I went through what I went through. I thank God I went through and I got the time that I got. Because yo, if I would have stayed and doing that same lane I was on before I got locked up, it's, like I said, is either I would have been gone and I ain't coming home, or I would have got killed. It's only one or the other. It ain't no lottery tickets in this shit. You heard? It's you gonna
Nope.
be dead or you gonna end up in jail, son. So fortunate for the ones that got that little bit of time that could come home and still could spend time with their loved ones. Come on, I see niggas in up north. They moms passed away. They pops passed away. We was in the county with a dude. His moms and them came from North Carolina somewhere. You know, soon as they left the visit and going back home, they crashed, died in a car accident. Nigga lost his moms. Like
Damn.
if you been around somebody that could feel and hear somebody cry, like when they lose their moms or something like that, you start to look at shit different, homie. You understand? You're not looking at man with this and man. That music shit, a lot of niggas talk music. We don't talk reality and what's really going on out there, what we got to do to put us in positions that we could eat, we could live. You know, that other way, I'm sure it's a bunch of niggas that took that same route. And what it put them, man, it put you where you got to fight, you got to shoot, you got to end up in doing shit that you don't even want to do after a while. And what you doing it for? For what? Nothing. At the end of the day, it's for nothing.
So,
Shit
so,
that don't
so,
even make sense.
are you allowed to come back out here to America? Are you allowed to,
They,
to
they
come
they
back
gave
over?
me 5 years. They told me I could have reapplied after 5 years, right? Because I got sent for drugs. So they said I could have came back after 5 years, but my situation now, my people was going to do it for me, but I was down there. I was messing up in Trinity too. So it had a certain time I wasn't doing the right thing down there. So my people was looking at it like you just want to come back in and do the same shit until I had to show them like, yo, like no, I'm changed. This shit ain't for me. I'm done.
Yeah.
That's what got me here. But I could come back. I just gotta reapply. Everything costs money, lawyer. You know how that should go, big bro. Mm-hmm.
Then you got this nigga Trump in office, so this nigga trying to keep niggas out. You know what I'm saying?
Man, Trump is a good one. I like Trump. Don't get it twisted. Trump to me is good. Y'all might say different, you heard? Kick him out and make him pay double. That's what he doing. Nigga, a businessman. What you mean?
Yeah.
You know what he doing? See,
Shit.
right now he holding Trinidad down right now. If it wasn't for him, like over the years, I got a bunch of my good ones that I was around. Spanish done snatched them up, took them up. They family had to sell a house or borrow money to pay for your head because that's what they doing us in Trinidad. Colombians, Venezuelans, they snatching us up, they bringing us over there and make your family pay for you. So
Oh,
what's going
what?
on in Trinidad right now? Of course, I'm gonna send you a whole bunch of newspaper clippings from my area. Or just follow the news. What's going on in Trinidad? Follow the area where I was at, and you see what's going on down there. You know, all that led me to come here because after a while, it's like you're not safe. You're not safe nowhere down there once you're around certain elements, right? Because most times you might not be doing nothing. I might be doing nothing, but I'm sitting next to a nigga here that's doing all type of shit. You understand? You're guilty by association. So if you're not doing nothing, he's doing something in them areas environment. Because Peter pay for poor, poor will pay for all. All right. So I just realized I had to go. I had too many people dying around me. I had too much snake shit going on around me in the environment where I was at. So I had to leave. Like I said, I was always making my moms cry, made my moms go through all type of shit. It's time you got to give back. You got to help the people that was helping you. You know, if niggas
Mm.
want to live like devils, you got to live like a devil. You want to kill people, but don't do that shit around the good ones. Don't bring that shit around good people because it got good people out here that want better with their life, y'all. Nobody
Mm.
trying to go down that road. But I ain't even gonna sit here and preach because this is not service. You understand? But I love y'all. Thank you for having me. You
Yo,
know,
I
keep
definitely
y'all in my
appreciate you. You
prayer.
know what I'm saying? You definitely aired out a lot. Um, again, man, like, I appreciate you for even, you know, um, want to be interviewed, you know what I'm saying, share with the people, because, a lot of people didn't know, what I'm saying, how you been, you know what I'm saying, a lot of, who that Bin Laden, like, what I'm saying, in the spot. So,
Yeah, and I don't even like that name, son. I don't want nobody call me no street name no more. Like back in the day, call me Shannon or Mario. That's my name. Name Shannon Mario. What? I know my name by heart. Come on.
you didn't know my name
So
by heart.
like calling me by handles and shit like that, like yeah, but I don't even like that shit no more. To be honest with you, I don't represent Bin Laden. I'm Muslim, but I'm not on that type of time. I'm not on that dumb shit no more, man. Like I said, make your family happy, make your wife happy, make your children happy. Do the right thing. Sometimes it's good to cry. Sometimes it's good to say I'm sorry. Sometimes it's good to say, you know what, I fucked up. I made the wrong decisions. I stepped in the wrong direction. You understand? But all of us is different. Like I said, the most times you could do, like the best thing you could do for somebody is pray for them. You know, you can't money giving people material shit could never really help, yo. I pray for you. Well, that's the best thing you could do is pray for me. At the time, my people told me that I'm not sending you nothing. I pray for you. I thought they didn't. They locked me off. Like you ain't sending me nothing. What's prayer gonna do? That was the best thing they ever did for me. To be honest with you, you heard. But like I said, this ain't Sunday service. I love y'all. Good morning. Good
No
evening.
doubt. Yo, man, I appreciate you. Yo,
Mhm.
listen, man, let London know Ross Murph is coming soon, man. Let London know. Be prepared for a black ass nigga coming through, you know what I'm saying, soon, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yo, my homie a social worker out here. I'm about to go speak to some children too, some kids, man. Tell them to stay away from drugs and doing the wrong things in
That's right,
life, you
man.
heard?
That's right,
So
man.
I'm gonna sing out that video in a little time to
Tell
come
him,
too, you heard?
tell him right, man. And tell him stay away from
But
child
yo,
tellers.
correct. Tell us, they tell him. You
Tell
supposed
him,
to know
tell him
that.
you gotta teach
But
them
I
young.
love y'all, yo.
Yo, man, I love you, man. Yo, shout it out, air it out, man. Another episode, man. You already know, man.
Yeah,
Shannon, know what I'm saying? No longer Bin Laden, so leave Bin Laden alone. Shannon, know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
shoot that
Definitely,
bin land down.
you know what I'm saying? Definitely shouting it out, man. Shouting it out, man. Air it out. You know the vibes. All right, boy.
Yeah. Salute, aim high, you heard?
You know
Bye.
that.